If you play 7 Days to Die, you probably love to explore as well. I mean, I know I do. And this video is really going to focus on some of the new POIs and information that came out of how they're doing as far as new POIs, new locations for Alpha 20. And I really love to explore cool things. And they have been mentioning they have like something like 145 new locations, new POIs. That's crazy. Across tier 3, 4, and 5. I mean, that's like 2 or 3 new POIs per week that they've been cranking out. So if you'd like me to cover more Alpha 20, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe. But let's listen to the Fun Pimps.
So the level team is 6. We have 6 guys that work on levels now, and so you can imagine how much kind of content they have generated over this last year. A lot of it is to support this random gen, like, okay, we don't have enough industrial POIs that are in the medium size or those kind of things. But there's so if you want to know this, as of this week, I compared locations from Alpha 19. There are 145 new locations in Alpha 20 and growing. The level tools, the team is big, they're getting really proficient with it, and it's insane. There's a lot of tier 3s and 4s and even some tier 5s that are new to Alpha 20.
Not to mention, a lot of the older POIs were updated and improved with new lighting and other blocks that we've created in the last year.
So let's load up downtown _building _03.
Over here? There we go.
Go to the front a little bit. So this is a building that has been, bombed, and it fell over sideways, and so it's a tier 4 quest.
And I love that. I mean, that's a really different kind of look of having where you have effectively half of it is sort of the regular gameplay, and then sort of the building toppled over, and now you are running, sideways through the whole building. Oh, that's really nice. That's going to be a really weird way of playing and completing a PI. Well done. I love that.
And you're doing some platforming type of gameplay around it. Cool. And level designers, you guys will have to forgive me if I'm wrong. I believe this is Earl's work. And this is to fill up our new downtown. You can fly in a little bit, but it's like they're doing these kind of POIs that are sort of like a strip where it might be a combination of an apartment. This is a workout facility called Fitbox, I think. You see those bathroom stalls look really realistic.
Zombies in there, feet in there. That's great. It's like someone's using the toilets. It's creepy. If you look back, you see just the feet in there. See that?
Yeah. So, you can see how much more realistic.
Awesome look. And what strikes me immediately when I look at this is that this would go very well with having sort of a player converted base. I mean, it's big, it's made of brick and concrete, and it probably only has like maybe one staircase, maybe a ladder, escape ladder or something. And once you take that out, you can probably put a link lane block or a bedroll in the middle, and you'll be able to prevent spawns in the whole place, and you'll have the whole thing to play with. Put traps at the bottom and everything, funnel the zombies in, and you'll have an awesome place to actually live in while also killing the zombies and exploring the rest of the map.
This is a tier 4, probably could be tier 5. It's ginormous back out. It's like kind of like a UPS. And you end up going through kind of that semi truck bed there, and
oh, this is nice.
Look at
I
that.
haven't seen this one either.
Torn sheet metal. Those are all kind of new shapes, new to this build too. All those torn holes up high.
Yeah, the roof of this thing.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Turn around. Yeah, look at that torn sheet metal. That's all new stuff.
Oh, really cool. Now, they look to be in creating a couple of these logistics centers really nice, because we needed some more of these bigger ones that are still a little bit open so you can actually have some proper gameplay in them and not feel so cramped up. Oh, this one looks really good.
This is like I don't know what this is. Hernan made this, but I'm gonna dub it El Chapo's Mansion. But
that's awesome.
That's the name now. I don't know what he Thought it was, but
It's quite the spread.
it's
here.
immortalized now. I don't.
Right.
Or it's Mad Mole's smaller house.
That'd be small for me. Yeah, way too small.
Oh, this is such a mansion. I'm not sure whether you caught that when he was spawning in. There's actually quite a lot, maybe 2 levels something at least below ground. I would imagine that there's a bunker or a safe house or something below. Oh, nice. We have a tennis court. We have a swimming pool. Now, I would love to live in a place like this, but it's not going to be secure for those zombie hordes that are just going to tear through the walls and swarm in and kill you. But yeah, it looks like there is a basement and something below. I'm going to enjoy exploring this one. I may be going for a swim, working on my tan.
This is tier 4.
Ah, tier 4. We did need more of those. We're lacking the tier 4 and tier 5s.
And this is kind of an old creepy kind of Addams Family house. It's been upgraded. Eric, I believe this is Eric's. You kind of see those cool round shapes that we have now. That well is round over there. There's lots of cool stuff like that.
Really nice. I'm glad they're adding some of these regular looking as well, because you can't have all the buildings and houses look like they're sort of custom made and very special. Having some regular ones will sort of help to fill up and make it look like there's a lot of variety.
Load up the 6th floor one. This one has been gotten a lot of work. Fly out, and it's.
Oh yeah, I remember this one. Yeah, I saw Eric working on this one.
He's working. He's upgrading that to a tier 5. Go back out to the front of it.
That's one of those old apartment buildings, right?
Well, like,
yeah, that's the back side.
Oh,
You're on the back side. Let's show them the front.
is this the front? Like,
Oh, you probably remember this one. It was such a pain to be clearing by yourself. If you're 2 or 3 people, it's a lot easier. I wonder if they've taken out the old one and then converted it entirely into a tier 5. But I think that's good, because we need more of those tier 5s as well, because we can't just have the factories. It's just not enough. This looks really good, especially, making it tore down, changing it up, making it more difficult.
Doing that apartment took like 2 hours real time.
Some of the people like to play co-op and want a kind of a greater challenge. So
yeah, no.
So anyway, there's 145 and growing.
But yeah, this is just a handful of the new PIs with 145 odd something, and I'm sure they're going to put in more before launch, at least experimental and stable. That's really awesome. Thank you, the Fun Pimps, for making all these places for us to explore and have fun in. And if you're an old-time player, you know that, a bunch of versions ago, it felt like we had 10, 15 different PIs. So getting an extra 145 or more for a new alpha version is just unheard of. But that's it for new PIs for this time. I'll catch you next time.
Special thanks to the great patrons supporting the channel. If you would like to join the Vedui community and support these videos, do follow the Patreon link.